So now I can say that it is must for every person to know the creation plan of God. And when you try to know the creation plan of God, you cannot find the answer in philosophy. You will not find the answer in philosophy. You will not find the answer in science. You will not find the answer in spirituality. You will not find the correct answer in other religions. The only source, the only point of reference in this regard is Al-Quran. Al-Quran is the book of God. Here I would like to add one more point, that it is very unique that only Quran claims that it is the word of God. Tanzilum min Rabbil Alameen. There are billion books in our world, million and billion books, but you cannot find a single book that claim that it is the book of God, is the word of God. Only Quran does. Zalikal Kitabul la rayba fihi Tanzilum min Rabbil Alameen. There are hundreds and thousands verses in the Quran that claim that this is the word of God. In Quran you can find such kind of expression that, "Oh man, I am your God. Oh man, here is your God addressing you. Listen to me and follow me. Follow my command." You cannot find this kind of address in any book. Even those books who are treated as sacred books, as religious books, you cannot find such kind of references in those books. So I can say that when other books fail to claim that this is the word of God, how can you believe that they are word of God? The starting point in this regard is that book itself claims that it is the word of God. When a book does not claim that it is the word of God, how you take it as a point of reference? How can take it as a starting point? It's very important that only Quran claims that it is the word of God. So you have no option other than to start from this point. You have no option other than to believe in Quran. You have no excuse. When you will die and you will be presented before God, I don't think anything will serve you as an excuse. God will ask you, if there was no other book that claimed that it is word of God, it is book of God, how you left Quran and you fail to believe, fail to find your answer in this book? Then it's very important that Quran was revealed in the early period of 7th century. And there are hundreds of references pertaining to the future. The Quran was revealed before scientific period or pre-scientific period. Quran was revealed in pre-scientific period, but there are several references, maybe 100 references, pertaining to the post-scientific period. But it is very strange that no reference was disproved in post-scientific period. It's very strange. For example, there is a word reference in the Quran that God says that that God said to Pharaoh, Pharaoh was the contemporary king of Moses, that we will preserve your body so that it may prove, so it may serve a sign. So in 7th century, no one was knowing that there is a body of Pharaoh. And Pharaoh was a contemporary king of Moses, and Quran says that his body is preserved to become a sign. And when Quran was revealed in early 7th century, there is no information about his body. Not a secular, no one was knower of this fact, neither secular nor religious. It was only in the end of 19th century that it was revealed that the body of Pharaoh was kept in pyramid. So there are hundreds of such references that are proof that Quran is the book of God, because only God was knowing about these facts. So you have to believe that Quran is the book of God. You have to try to find out the creation plan of God from this book. This is the only reference, only point of reference. This is the only source. So I would like to say that every human being is in need of this knowledge. Every man or woman are in need to know what is the creation plan of God, what is the purpose of their life, what is the success or failure, what is the life and what is the death. All these things are very, very, very important for everyone. So everyone must attain knowledge about these things. And the only source of this knowledge is the Al-Quran. So I invite all men and women to read Al-Quran. If you don't know the language, originally Quran was revealed in Arabic and it is preserved in Arabic. So if you don't know the Arabic language, you can read the translation. Here I would like to add that although Quran is in the language of Arabic, but in extended sense, it is in the language of nature. In the language of nature. In our own language. I can say that Quran was revealed in our own language. Because according to the Quran, when man was created, at the same time God addressed all those things. So everyone is born with this knowledge, although unconsciously.